Hello everyone, it's me, Juan, Game 4 playing this video, and today, I got myself a theory. I do. And I kind of want to do this theory before Tuesday hits. Because if you guys don't know what Tuesday is all about, Tuesday is going to be the release date of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. We already did a reaction video of it, of the trailer. We already know that it's coming out this week. So I kind of want to put in one prediction, maybe just one prediction, just to see, what Chapter 3 is going to be about. Because let's be honest, Chapter 3, we're basically hyping it up as being the scariest of all the entries. So if I'm going to have any sort of theory proven, I kind of want to do it now. So let's begin. So, there's actually one character I really want to talk about, so let me just pull out the evidence. So what we got here is essentially Poppy as well as Kissing Missy. So I kind of want to talk to these two real quick. I want to talk about these two real quickly because Chapter 3, that's basically where the turning point is. And let's talk about Kissing Missy first. So, what can we say about Kissing Missy? Well, all we know is that we don't really know much about her, to be honest. She showed up in Chapter 2. Like, we all thought it was Huggy Wuggy getting his get back at us for what we did to him in Chapter 1. But no, it was Kissing Missy. And she helped us out. Now, personally, I really enjoy that moment. Because it really does showcase, like, the creators, like Mob Games' ability to just do, flexible characters. But let's be honest, Kissy Missy, she does feel like she's going to be the unspoken hero. I really do see her as being the Boris of Poppy Playtime, which I'm pretty sure that's what we're probably getting at. Probably Kissy Missy is basically going to help us out around here. She's going to help us, going through this play care. Kind of like how Boris was kind of with us in Chapter 3 at Bendy and the Ink Machine. As for Poppy Playtime, for Poppy, it's kind of interesting to say the least, but like in Chapter 2, we all thought like, oh, she's keeping us in here. She's clearly bad. Like, she's keeping us against our will. But it's like, she wants to have the entirety, like, she wants to have, like, play care to not happen no more. She wants us to, put an end of this madness. And through the many stuff we're picking about, well, yes, I'm doing a terrible job at, showing it for everyone. It's very clear from many sources, it's basically like Poppy is trying to take down the prototype. That's what I believe. That's what I was gathering through the notes. I do believe that Poppy has some sort of antagonicity towards the prototype, which is very crazy to think about when, if the theories are true, the prototype could potentially be her father. But, technically speaking, it somewhat makes sense because with Thomas Elliot essentially made Poppy, basically brought back his daughter through Poppy, I guess that kind of makes sense. Thomas Elliot, in a way, denied his daughter an entryway to the White Gates, the garden. And not only that, it's because of the experience that brought Poppy back. Now it's using against hundreds, if not thousands, of children who are now possessing the toys. So yeah, I could see somewhat Poppy basically thinking that, oh, this is all her father's fault. So now she has to fix the problem. I can see Poppy being that, but if I have to say it, I do believe Poppy might become the bad guy. I do believe she might become a bad guy. I feel like at the end of Chapter 3, she's going to betray us. And then chapter 4 is basically going to be the aftermath of that betrayal. And then chapter 5 is where we, tango with Poppy and potentially the prototype. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if chapter 4 we are going to be teaming up with the prototype. Seemingly, I'm not sure. But I really want to get back to Kissy Missy because I really had this idea on my head for the longest. And honestly, if it's true, then oh boy, we are not ready for tomorrow. But I feel like just like Boris before her, I feel like Kissy Missy might. I feel like Kissy Missy might not survive chapter 3. Yes, I am literally saying that Kissy Missy might suffer a horrible fate at the end of chapter 3. Because let's be honest, like, you laugh at me for that. You may think I'm going like crazy, but really think about this. We know from Bendy that Boris we saw at the end of chapter 2. Okay? We met Kissy Missy briefly at chapter 2. Alright. Boris kind of was sticking around with us in chapter 3. And Kissy Missy, by this theory I propose, would be helping around. I mean, let's be honest. It would be kind of cool to have Kissy Missy help us about. Now, I'm not really sure if that's going to be true. Like, again, we don't know why Kissy Missy was helped us out during chapter 3. I mean, helping around in chapter 2, but maybe number 3 might give us the clarity that we need. But I mean, people genuinely like Kissy Missy, so having her as an ally could be very interesting, having a monster helping us out. But let's be honest, we all know what happened in chapter 3, and we already know what happened at chapter 3 with Bendy and Machine. We got Boris being taken away by Alice Angel, and chapter 4 we saw what happened to our boy. But for Kissy Missy, I'm very reluctant to say that I'm pretty sure she's not going to get the same treatment as Boris. I feel like she's going to suffer a horrible fate, and I'm pretty sure I know the two culprits who will be responsible for this. I feel like culprit number 1 could definitely be this iteration of Huggy Wuggy. Because you cannot tell me that this guy doesn't scream like, oh yeah, that one needs to burn in a fire. All right, pick out our flamethrowers. We're sending him to William Afton. But yeah, just really think about it. Having Huggy Wuggy basically taking down Kissy Missy. Yeah, that's going to have a lot of people hate Huggy Wuggy, but it does, establish him as a villain. It does establish him as such. And let's be honest, in this form, it gives us more of a reason why he's, more scary in this variation. Plus, you can see the teeth. Look at the teeth. Doesn't that seem something to you guys? Look. Trying to zoom in, but dang it. Okay, I try to zoom in as much as I can, but you can see there is blood on the teeth. And we know that the toys, they all had kids in them. They all had kids' organs and such. Yes, they had organs. I'm just as disturbed as you guys. But the toys do have organs. So I feel like and let's be honest, like I said, chapter 3 is going to be dark, so I feel like they could get away with what they're going to do with Kissy Missy, and honestly, that's just going to terrify me, and that would give Huggy Wuggy more of a role going down, depending if we don't, crush him with one of those platforms. The ones from the factory. I feel like maybe Huggy Wuggy will get crushed by that as we point at him for what he has done to Kissy Missy. The second culprit I feel like will be Catnap. I genuinely do believe if you want to make Catnap just as scarier, like be more scary than Huggy Wuggy or Mommy Longlegs. I feel like showing this creature just basically take down anything that, you know, has arrived to its turf, its domain. I feel like that solidifies, oh yeah, this thing is a nightmare fuel because it just took down Kissy Missy. And that would give us more of a reason to take out Catnap. As, you know, Catnap was the one who took down our boy, or our girl, our bestie. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, if you were to say who was scarier during the Ink Machine, like between Chapter 1 Bendy, Chapter 2 Sammy Lawrence, and Chapter 3 Alice Angel, yeah, I mean, I guess Alice Angel was kinda scarier. I can never forget that jump scare. Ugh. That jump scare sent me nightmares for days. But yeah, I feel like if Catnap was the one to do it, it would give us more of a reason. Because, heck, I wouldn't be surprised that Catnap would be the one to take down Kissy Missy, and that's what caused the chase. Catnap took down Kissy Missy, and now he's looking at us like, seconds. So, yeah. I do unfortunately think that Kissy Missy might be perishing in this chapter. And I do believe it's either Huggy Wuggy who did it or Catnap who did it. Again, I get that this is a weak video. I mean, this video was essentially comparing to Bendy and Ink Machine, but let's be honest. I mean, Bendy and Ink Machine was a good game, and let's be honest, if Poppy Playtime followed that format, I'm pretty sure it's good. But I mean, like, and look, I really don't want Kissy Missy to perish in this chapter, but I'm gonna be honest with you. We kind of know that it's gonna happen. All we just need to know is how it's gonna happen. And I guess I wouldn't be surprised if we get a betrayal at the end. I feel like Poppy Playtime might betray us. I feel like Poppy's gonna betray us. And, she's gonna reveal, like, we know, like, she knows what I am. Like, she knows what we are. And, furthering the plot that potentially we were a worker here. If Map has videos to be led believe. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video so I know you guys enjoying. Comment down below. What do you think? You think I got it right? You think Kissy Missy is going to perish in this chapter? I mean, you can like the video so you can come back and tell me how wrong I am in the comment section below. And, subscribe. We're trying to upload as much as we can. This is One Gamer 54 signing off.